Imagine driving on the road and seeing a car drive past with no driver. I would lose my shit. Well, that's exactly what has been happening in Berlin. They, a company that will officially launch next year, have been testing their cars on the roads. Now, what does this company have to offer? Well, this isn't yet another self-driving car. No, their approach is remote driving. In other words, somebody else will be driving you in their car remotely. They call their drivers teledrivers. Now, a teledriver will be driving your car from behind, well, essentially a driving sim, like the ones you play games on. They will each be equipped with pedals, a wheel, and a bunch of monitors. The cars also need to be connected to a network with almost no lag, because if the network was slow, it could be life-ending. So let's hope for no storms. So the idea is basically an Uber, but with no dude that plays shitty music and doesn't try to make any conversation. The driver doesn't bother you at all, since you will be driving the car to where you want to go. So how it will work is you will order a vehicle. It will be remotely driven to you, you will get in, and you'll drive the car to wherever you want to go. The car will then be remotely requested to another location, and a driver will drive to the next user. Now, I'm pretty sure this idea will definitely make a lot of money, and I'm pretty sure it will be used a lot. And I don't know if you as a occupant of the car have to drive it, or if the remote driving can work as in you can sit in the back and it can drive you to the location as well, because that will be quite cool, because then you can save a lot of time. But as far as I can see for now, the car will come to you, you drive to where you want, and the car goes to the next person. So you actually need to sit behind the wheel, which isn't the worst, because then you are actually in control of what's happening and stuff. So yeah, but there are some drawbacks. Number one, this will cause accidents in the first few months of use. Now hear me out. I'm not saying that they cars themselves will be in accidents, but it might cause them. So we all agree when you drive, a split lapse of focus can end up in an accident. Now imagine seeing a car drive past you with no driver. You will look twice, and before you know it, boom, you rear-ended somebody. It totally could happen. Yeah. Second flaw, the car speaks to a driver. Like, driving involves more than just seeing. You need to listen to the traffic. Maybe there's a bike in your blind spot and the road might be rough in that lane, or maybe the car slips or whatever. The car speaks to you and you just can't get all of that feel through a steering wheel and pedals. And trust me, I play a lot of sim races and I drive a lot on the road. The sim wheels and stuff has gotten a lot better. Yes, you can feel through the wheel and everything, but it just isn't the same. And then the last flaw, and for this one we're gonna have to put up our 10 hats. Hackers. Boom. Now, for a car to be driven remotely, it needs to be connected to a network. Any network can be hacked. In other words, the cars can be hacked. And if you think about it, you can have a hostage situation, because you can't jump out of a moving car, and the car can be deadly. So let's say somebody hacks the car with you inside of it. They'll have full control of the car, and they will be able to almost like ransom the occupant in the car. And this could totally happen. Like, it's not far-fetched. If you think about it, a hacker would be able to hack the car, take full control of the car, and even if you still have the steering wheel, they have it too. So you're going to be in a fight with a hacker in your car, and like they can just say, I'm not going to leave the controls till you pay me like X amount. So this is something that could happen. It's very like conspiracy, or not really conspiracy, but it's something that could happen. It's weird, but it could happen. But let me know what you think. Do you think I'm crazy, or do you agree? I guess only time will tell. But like I said, what do you think? Do you think this is a good idea? Do you think Uber is just better? Because probably with the Uber you don't have to drive. Yes, you have to listen to somebody else and everything, and it is still dangerous because an Uber driver could be some psycho, but you don't have to drive. I don't know if with this one you have to drive. It seems like you have to drive once you get into the car. Maybe as time goes on, you don't even need to drive. But yeah, let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this video, found it informative, please leave a like and subscribe and go through my channel. I've got videos on new cars, news on cars, a build series on my personal car, a lot of stuff. Just go through it. There must be something like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers,